Thank you for joining me on 3 Minute Matters. My name is Lucretia Renee Church, and it's here where I discuss topics from a biblical perspective within 3 minutes. I'm so excited that you've joined me. The next 3 minutes are going to be awesome. Let's go. Well, I'm sitting here with my friend slash mentor, Pastor Renee Higgins-Orr, and she is going to tell us how to manage our time. Now, I know, we got so much stuff to do and very little time to get it done, but she's going to give us some tips to help us to manage our time. Now, let me ask a question. Why is it so important that we manage our time?
Well, the scripture tells us in John 9:4 that we must work the works of him that have sent us while it is day. For when night comes, no man can work.
You mean there's only a certain window. We only have a certain opportunity of time to get things done.
Yes, and I believe we need to start with prayer. Start our day with prayer and get our direction from God, and then we will be able to go forth in our day.
Okay, so if I've prayed and I prayed, but I didn't necessarily get the answer for how to manage my time within that prayer that I did with the Lord, what are some other tips that you can give us to help us to manage our time?
Well, some of it is just using some common sense and really prioritizing your life. See those things that really matter. Go to the things that matter and then use your time wisely. Not using your time just wasteful and just slacking and just sitting around doing nothing. Use your time appropriately.
Oh, wow. So you got to know how to prioritize. What's important? What are you doing? What are the things that you're doing and what's most important is what I believe that you're saying. So what would be another tip?
Yeah, another tip is eliminate the slacking and the downtime in your life. If you know you have things to do that are important, don't sit around on the computer or watching TV all day. Get to those things that are important in your life.
Get off the computer. Stop watching TV. Oh my God. Stop being lazy. I think that's what you're trying to tell us.
Yes.
Stop being lazy. Prioritize your time and stop being lazy. And what's something else?
Stick with your list. If you've made a list through prayer, stick with it. Don't let the phone calls, knocks on your door, and all these other things get in your way. Stick to your list.
And what's another thing?
Well, just like my husband always says, a mouse can eat a whole wheel of cheese, but only one bite at a time.
All right. Thank you so much, Pastor Lynette, for the tips on how to manage our time. She told us that the first thing we need to do is to pray. Pray and ask God to help us to see what's important. The second thing was to prioritize our life. Third thing was to eliminate the slacking. Stop being lazy. Number 4, stick to the list. And number 5, one thing at a time, one bite at a time. Well, my name is Lucretia Renee Church. This is Pastor Lynette Higgins-Orr, and you've been watching 3 Minute Matters.